A bit louder, please.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone together, please.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
One last time, all of us together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes, gently open your eyes. Let's chant the auspicious prayers to begin this festival. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Om Ajnanatimidandhasya
Om Ajnanatirandasya
Jnananjana Shalakaya
Jnananjana Salakaya
Chakshurunmilitam Yena
Chakshurumilitam Yena
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Nama Om Vishnupadaya
Namo Vishnupadaya
Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale
Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale
Srimate Bhakti Vedanta
Srimate Bhakti Vedanta
Swaminiti Namine
Swaminditi Namine
Namaste Saraswate Deve
Namaste Saraswate Devi
Gauravani Pracharine
Gauravani Pracharine
Nirvishesha Shunyavadi
Nirvishesha Shunyavadi
Paschatya Desha Tarine
Paschatya Desha Dharine
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda
Prabhu Nityananda
Shri Advaita Gadadhar
Shri Advaita Gadadhar
Shrivas Adi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Mukam karoti vachalam pangam langhayate girim Yat kripatam vande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram. So once again, welcome all of you to the quarterly festival of ISKCON Whitefield Youth Forum, which is UTSAHA, Experience the Bliss. So the schedule will be like this. First, you have to bear with my class for some time. And after that, we'll have the drama. Followed by that, we'll have the Mridanga show. And for the first time, we have introduced this. And followed by that, obviously, we'll have dance and kirtan and all that. And after that, we will have the Pani Puri eating competition. And obviously, dinner, if you have some space in your stomach. Okay. So let's begin. So we're discussing from Bhagavad Gita and dedicate this presentation, this festival, to His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, because of whom we have understood the principles of life and how to be victorious in our day-to-day life. And today's topic is that. Make victory your second nature. Very, very amazing. Why? Because we're discussing from the scripture. Let me take you all back to the end of Dwapar Yuga on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. On the battlefield of Kurukshetra, everything was set for the war. One side were Pandavas, another side were Kauravas. On the side of Pandavas, we had the Pancha Pandava. What were the names? Arjuna, Yudhishthir, Bhim, Nakula and Sahadev. And they had their huge army comprising of 7 Akshahunis. One Akshahuni, it comprises of approximately more than 20,000 chariots. One Akshahuni. Huh? Then elephants, more than 20,000 again. Horses, more than 65,000. And the foot soldiers, more than 1 lakh foot soldiers. So basically, when I say horses, elephants, chariots, people will sit on that also, right? Now you can imagine the count. 1 Akshahuni. It's a unit. Akshahuni is a unit. Like that, 7 Akshahunis were there on the side of Pandavas. Now the other side, the Kauravas, they had 11 Akshahunis. 7 on the side of Pandavas, 11 on the side of Kauravas. This was the setting of the Kurukshetra. You cannot imagine what will be the crowd there. It will be a mega youth festival, UTSAHA. And the fun activity will be fighting. You can just imagine what crowd will be there and what energy will be there in that place. And now, when the war was about to begin, so Bhishma, he blew his conch shell. And then, when this conch shell was heard, then on the other side, from the side of Kauravas, Bhishma's conch shell was the first that was blown. And then, hearing that, this side, Arjuna blew his conch shell and Krishna blew his conch shell. And then Yudhishthir, Nakula, Sahadev, Bhima, everyone blew their conch shell. And when the conch shells were blown, and again, other side also, others started blowing the conch shell. And when the conch shells were blown, there were a lot of other instruments which were played, and there was a huge tumultuous sound that was there, which was ringing all over the Kurukshetra. All over the Kurukshetra. The battle is about to begin. And then at that time, don't know from where, Arjuna gets this thought, I want to see who all have come to fight with me on the other side of the army. And then he tells his chariot driver, who is chariot driver of Arjuna? He tells Krishna, Krishna, please take me between the two armies. In first chapter, we have a shloka where Arjuna is instructing Krishna. Senayor ubhayor madhye ratham sthapayam achyuta tavat eta niriksheham yodhukaman avasthitan. He's saying, oh Achyuta, take me between the two armies. I want to see who all have come to fight with me. As if he was not knowing. But then when he was taken there, oh, the situation was very precarious. He looked at the army, the Kauravas, and guess what? Arjuna, the great warrior, he went into depression. His mind was tricking him like anything. He went into depression. And then the battle was not starting. Because Arjuna, what he did, on the chariot, he had his bow, Gandiva bow. And he had taken a vow that he'll never keep it down. And that day, on the chariot, when the war, just imagine conch shells are blown, the war is supposed to start now. And this person keeps the bow down and he tells Krishna, I will not fight. Means everything is set. Yes. And he's saying, no, I will not fight. Can you imagine what will be the mood of Krishna at that time? I could relate to this particular incident. We had gone to Hampi. This was like before COVID. We were around like 500 people, 500 devotees. So many married people had come. Mostly it was married people only. Monks were very few. We were just 10 or 15. So there was Naam Ramayan that was recited by a small girl, second standard, third standard. She would sing and then we have to repeat. And it was displayed on the projector. Now she would sing and we are repeating. So like that first verse, second verse, third verse, fourth verse, she made a mistake. And the father looked at her like this. And then we were repeating. And then that girl is saying, I'll not sing. It's huge verses, by the way. A lot of verses were there. And this girl is looking at the father and he's like, I'll not sing. We are still in the chorus. And the father is like, Arey, my God, there's so many people waiting, 500 people behind. What are you saying? So at that time, I was just thinking that when Arjuna said, I'll not fight, what would have Krishna been thinking? Itne sare log, they've come only for fighting and now you're saying you'll not fight, only for you this is arranged. So this was the situation of Arjuna. But Arjuna's battle was really huge. Yes. His mind was tricking him. He was seeing all his kinsmen in front of him. But his situation and our situation is not much difference. Yes. So Arjuna's situation was his mind was tricking. For us, our mind is tricking. Our body is tricking. People around us, they create so much of chaos in our life. Sometimes we don't understand what to do with such people. Sometimes people ask me these questions. I'm really tired of a person. Can you please tell me what to do? Then I give some solution. And then the person will say, what if that she's my wife? What if I cannot do it. I said, sorry, I'm a monk. I cannot answer this question. You take care. It's your karma. You take care. And the environment that we have around us, it's so uncontrollable at times. So I always feel this, and it's a fact. Arjuna had one Kurukshetra battle. For all of us, we have little Kurukshetras every single day. Every single day. Sometimes the mind will trick. Sometimes the people who are there, they will trouble. Sometimes the entire environment situation will be so chaotic. Every single day. The war is inevitable. War has to happen. Yes. But then Arjuna, you know what? He telling I'll not fight is almost like escaping from the challenge that is there in front of him. Right? So successful people are the ones who don't have challenges, isn't it? They have challenges, but then they know how to face it. I remember a nice pastime, a story which I read a long time back. There was a cocoon, butterfly's cocoon. One boy went to the garden and then he sat beside the cocoon. I hope everyone is with me. And when he saw the cocoon started moving, vibrating. And now this boy, a city boy, looking at it, "Arey, kuch to hone wala, let me see what's happening." And then slowly, there was a small aperture from which the head came out. Head of the worm came out. Now he's waiting. Now the butterfly will come out. He's waiting. The cocoon is vibrating and the butterfly is coming out. Now what happened is he sat for a long time, a good couple of hours, and still the butterfly is not able to come out. It's just vibrating and struggling, and then it gets tired and then stops and again starts vibrating, again stops. So now this person, like a great sadhu, he said, I have to help him. Maybe Lord has sent me here today to this garden to help this butterfly. I want to help him. I should help him. As a human being, if I don't help a butterfly, what is the use of I being a human being? So he very nicely got scissors from nearby place. I'm sure he might be an engineer. All these weird ideas only we get. And then he got the scissors. Very nicely picked up the cocoon. Very nicely he opened it. Now what happened is butterfly came out. But now the problem was the butterfly had small wings. And in front of him, that butterfly is just hopping from one place to another. It cannot fly now. Just hopping. You know what had happened? When the butterfly goes through the struggle in life, in the cocoon, so at that time, scientifically it is described that when it is going through that struggle through that small aperture, the blood from the body oozes out into the wings and the wings grow. Yes? And then when it comes out, it can fly. But this great personality, he helped the butterfly, he removed it, and now look at the butterfly, it was not able to fly. If this is valid for a butterfly like a creature which lives only for a few days, don't you think this is valid for us? So when we have challenges and when we refer to this great scripture, Bhagavad Gita, and understand how to face those challenges, for sure, we will also come out with flying colors in whatever problems we are stuck with. So in this way, it's a very important point to note, our situations might be same and the solutions are also the same. That is the Bhagavad Gita. Now let's try to understand. Now some people, I've met many people like this who say, well, I don't have any problem, no challenges. I have a good job, everything is fine. ये लोग क्या बोले भगवद गीता है? मुझे नहीं चाहिए. I don't want.
You can come ahead.
Yeah, as I already said, today is going to be a houseful show because it's my class. Come forward. Come forward. Yes. See, at the end, we are going to take testimonials. So, some of you will be, some of you can volunteer and then, you can speak about the today's festival. उसमें सच बताना कि क्लास के लिए आए थे कि पानी पूरी के लिए आए थे. ठीक है, जोक नहीं बोलना उसमें. Okay. So some people might say all this. They might be very proud to say all this. But then, can you tell me practically, most of your working corporate professionals, entrepreneurs sitting in front of me, tell me frankly, ऐसे कभी होगा कि कभी problem आएगा ही नहीं? Come on, we are there in the material world. Problems are part of life. So making a statement that I'll not face any time is a stupid statement. So now let's try to understand from Bhagavad Gita how to make victory our second nature. Let's try to understand this. Our first discussion is this. Is expertise and organization the cause of success or victory? Let's try to understand this now. Steps to success. I'm not giving a management class, by the way, but still. Identify the right people, offer them the right weight, right carrots, estimate the strength and weakness, analyze the pains and gains, make a solid plan of action. You want to execute something, make a solid plan, and carry everyone with you and be positive. Oh, amazing, no? If you apply this, you will get the same result that Duryodhan got. Huh? Badly failed. He badly failed. Yes. Let me tell you. So these are the different points from the verses of first chapter, by the way. So for your information, the B schools, the business schools, the MBS schools, they use Bhagavad Gita to help people understand the management techniques. And here I would like to tell you all these management points which are there. I would like to map that to the verses of Bhagavad Gita now. Let's try to do that. Please repeat after me. Pashyaitam Panduputrāṇāṃ Acharya Mahatīnchamum Vyudhām Drupada Putrena Tava Shishyena Dhimata. Please volunteer someone and read the translation.
O my teachers, behold the great army of the sons of Pandu, so expertly arranged by our intelligence, discipline the son of Drupad.
Intelligent disciple, the son of Drupad. Now, anyone knows the name of the son of Drupad? Drishtadyumna, correct. Drishtadyumna, that was the name. See, now when Duryodhan, he approached his teacher, so he's approaching the teacher first. He could have said that look at the army arranged by Drishtadyumna. But then this diplomatic person who knows the management skills, he's saying that look at the army arranged by son of Drupad. Let me take you back to the history, what happened with Drupad and Dronacharya. Now what happened is, Dronacharya and Drupad, they were childhood friends in Gurukul. So ऐसे ही मस्ती में Drupad, he said, see, in future I'm going to be king. At that time, whatever you want, oh Drona, whatever you want, you come to me, I'll give you. I'll give you half of my kingdom. This was the promise that Drupad made to Dronacharya. Hope everyone is with me. And then they grew and they got married. Drupad became the king. Now he became Drupad king. And here Dronacharya, he was a Brahmana teacher, very humble in profession. And whatever Guru Dakshina he gets, he was living his life. And one day it happened that there was nothing in the house of Dronacharya. To such an extent, the child was crying and there was no milk also to feed. So Dronacharya suddenly remembered the childhood promise. He said, I have a very good friend of mine. I should go to Drupad and I'll ask him, just a cow. I don't want half of the kingdom. What will I do with that? I'm a Brahmana. I'll just ask one cow. So he went. He went there and then he said, oh, my friend Drupad, how are you? Now guess what? Now when the name increases, power increases, fame increases, money increases, then the person forgets everything. He said, friend? What friend? Friendship means equal status. You beggar. No, you're talking to me about this. And he insulted like this and he threw him away out of the palace. Now Dronacharya, the teacher of the Pandavas and Kauravas, he was so angry. He said, now I don't want one cow. I want entire kingdom. He told his disciples, Arjuna was there and the entire Pandavas were there, Kauravas were there. He said, go, get him here. Now what will happen? If people like Arjuna, who are so expert, if they will go, what will happen? They went, they defeated Drupad, they got him tied like a animal towards Dronacharya. And he said, I think now we are of equal status. Dronacharya is saying this. Now Drupad, see a Kshatriya when insulted, no? He cannot take it. So what he did was, he did a yagya. He did a yagya just to kill Dronacharya, and from that yagya, two personalities were manifested. One is Drishtadyumna, another one is Draupadi. Serial dekhe aap log? So now here, Dronacharya knew very well Drishtadyumna has been bought or begot only for one thing, to kill me. Now what Duryodhan is trying to do, please analyze this point. Duryodhan is trying to trigger the anger. Because Duryodhana was always knowing that there are two people who are common in both. One is Dronacharya, another one is Bhishma Pitamaha. Both of them. So they are common. So he was like, these are the main people, and somehow I should make sure that they should come to my team completely, not just with the body, with the mind and heart. They shouldn't become soft seeing all their disciples and grandsons. So he went first to Dronacharya. He said this, look at the army. Your disciple, Rishtadita nahi bola, son of Drupad. Just he's trying to trigger the anger, saying, you remember that? What had happened? You insulted him. He did a yajna, and his son has done this. You are the culprit. And like this, he's trying to trigger the anger, just reviving the past memories, what fight he had with him. Right? Now see, Duryodhana here, to be very frank, he's very fearful. You'll find in your day-to-day life, you'll find many people like that. Ekdam as confident in life. And then the same people, since I'm a counselor, spiritual counselor, I meet many people. When they sit in front of me, and then very bold and very confident and this and that, I'll just scratch a bit on the surface by asking few questions. And then ekdam, Duryodhana was like that. Externally, ekdam, look at the army, look at this, look at that. And internally, there's so much of fear, pakka marne wale hum log aaj. Look at the army. That was the internal fear that he had. But then externally, he's talking to his teacher as if he's very confident. So like this, he's trying to hide his fear. Now he did this first. Second, he goes to whom? Bhishma. Dronacharya ko le liya abhi. Now he's want to take Bhishma with him. Look at all the diplomatic skills of Duryodhana. Aparyaptam tadasmakam balam bhishma virakshitam paryaptam tvamidam etesham balam bhima virakshitam. Translation, please.
Our strength is immeasurable and we are perfectly protected by grandfather Krishna, whereas the strength of the Pandavas carefully protected by Krishna is limited.
See, this is on the field, almost like Duryodhana is holding the mic and he's announcing. Looking at Bhishma, he's glorifying Bhishma. He's saying, we have Bhishma on our side. Our strength is immeasurable. We are very powerful. But their side, they have Bhima. Bhima. Now see, I have a question for all of you here. He could have said Arjuna, he's the hero. He could have said Yudhishthir. He could have said Krishna. But then what is he saying? Bhima. Why? He was knowing very well, if someone can kill me on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, it's only Bhima. So he's just saying, all is well. We have Bhishma on our side. Bhima, take is up. This is what he's doing. This is what he's doing. Now see, by doing this, he has got Bhishma also on his side. He's comparing and then glorifying him. Now what he has done is, from the top, he has got people on his side. Okay. But then he has to get people from the bottom also. So there's another shloka now where he's saying that, okay, Bhishma is there, but then I want all of you to stand in strategic positions. He's talking to the foot soldiers and other ministers and other commanders. All of you should stand in strategic positions to protect Bhishma. Why? He's old. So now what he did? He took all of them on his side. Everyone from the top, from the bottom. Can you imagine the diplomacy, the expertise, the management skills, the organizing power of the Duryodhana? He did that. And he got all of them. All of them. But then it was an utter failure. He did all of them. Must take them. In fact, in the first shloka, second shloka itself, there's a word called Raja that is used for Duryodhana. And when we understand it properly, that word Raja is used because he was expert king, expert in diplomacy. But then badly failed. Now let's try to understand on the side of Pandavas why they won. And what we'll try to do now is understand the signs of victory on the side of Pandavas and translate that to our day-to-day life. Let's begin. चलो, आई एम श्योर यू अभी सब लोगों ने सीरियल देखा है तो पता ही होगा फिर. What are the signs of victory on the side of Pandavas? बोलिए. Krishna is there, yes. Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna is there on their side. And Dharma is there. Who else is there? Hanuman is there. Hanuman, कहाँ थे Hanuman? Huh? On the rath. Where? On the flag. Yes, Dvaja. Kapi Dvaja it's called as. Yes. What else? Huh? Karna's promise. Okay. हाँ तो कृष्णा बोल दिए ना, कृष्णा और हनुमान. अभी और क्या है? सिंपल है. एक बार मैं डिस्प्ले करूंगा ना, you'll say, अरे sound of conscious. Oh, okay. These two are there, Krishna and Hanuman. What else? Huh? Dharma. Yes. Accepted. Okay, chalo, I'll display. Let's not spend much time. The first one, which place they were in? Kurukshetra. And Kurukshetra is called as Dharma Kshetra. This is the first shloka. Let's chant, all of us. I'll not display here, repeat after me. Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Yutsavaha Mamakaha Pandavas-chaiva Kim Akuruvata Sanjaya. So this, the father of Kauravas. Who was the father? Dhritarashtra, the blind man. He's asking his secretary Sanjaya, Sanjaya, what happened on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, which is Dharma Kshetra. So the first one is, they were in a holy place. Now we see, who are holy, who are pure, who are pious? The Pandavas. Yes. To win the match on the home ground is easy. Correct? So that's how it happened. So the first sign of victory was Dharma Kshetra, which was Kurukshetra. Second one, yes, the presence of Lord Krishna. No doubt about that. Third, now wherever Krishna is there, Goddess of Fortune will be there. So he had the good fortune. And the third or the fourth point is the presence of the great personality, Hanumanji, as you all rightly said. Now let's translate this to our life. Very, very important. The first one, holy environment. See, always remember, if you want to be always victorious, the place matters a lot. The ones who attended my previous sessions, we have discussed that how the place influences our mind and we get into various nasty activities. So in this way, like for that day I was giving example. Now all of you are sitting in the temple here and say you're used to smoking and drinking. I myself call the volunteer. Ek pegla re idhar. De isko de. Will that person be able to drink? And the other example which I gave was, say I got to know that you decided to go for a party in a pub or a bar. And there I come. Hey, I remember you came to my class. Chalo lo, mala lo, Hare Krishna karo. It's not possible. The place influences a lot, right? So holy environment. So we have to make our environment holy. Dharma Kshetra. Then our little Kurukshetra battle that is there will be able to win. Or else we'll badly lose. So how to make it? Three important things are there. The first one is cleanliness. बचपन से पढ़ा ना, cleanliness next to godliness. वो बचपन में ही भूल गए. उसकी बात है. So cleanliness are of two types. One is called as the internal cleanliness. Another one is called as external cleanliness. So we have to maintain both. External in terms of the surrounding that we have, the place where we live. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि 6 महीना हो गया झाड़ू नहीं मारा. हो सकता है. Yes. Clothes that we wear. ऐसा नहीं कि जीन्स 6 महीना पहन लिया फिर फेंक दे नया जीन्स खरीदा. नहीं, I'm not kidding. I've seen such people. I've seen. And then स्नान नहीं करना है, डियो मार लो, चलो निकलो यार. So external cleanliness matters a lot, right? Keeping the place clean, wearing clean clothes, taking bath every single day. This is external cleanliness. Internal cleanliness is trying to purify our thoughts and desires. Anyways, we'll learn, future sessions how to do that. purifying one's thoughts and desires. That keeps us clean internally. First, cleanliness. Second, regular worship. There should be some sort of worship that we should do every day. Very important. We can have a small pic of Krishna, on our table. Even if you're not able to offer flowers or whatever, at least we can pay dandavats, we can pay obeisances to him before going to office. Yes, and chant one time Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Offer a prayer. That's worship. Regular worship. And third one is the mantra meditation. So all the ones who have come for the first time, so we'll be doing mantra meditation immediately after the class. If you can do this in your place, wherever you are, trust me, the entire place will be filled with positive vibrations. See, when you're sitting here, aren't you feeling that positive vibration? Every single day here, in the morning, 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock, we do mantra meditation, every single day. Anyone who has entered this hall, so many people, hundreds of people keep coming for our courses. They have themselves said that when I enter this room, there's some different vibrations that I feel. कुछ जादू तो नहीं करते हम लोग यहाँ. Simple mantra meditation. If you can do that in your place, that place will automatically become holy, and negativity will be removed and replaced with positivity or positive vibration. Many times people ask, Prabhuji, how to overcome negativity? See, we cannot do anything. People cannot change outside, right? Negative people will be there. Negative situations will be there. Like in the Corona time, COVID time. Oh, it was so much of negativity. Yes. But then we cannot change all this, right? But then for sure, we can do something to change within ourselves by the positive vibrations, especially this mantra meditation. Yes, this is the first thing, holy environment. Second thing, Krishna and the good fortune. A very nice statement. I request all of you to pay attention to this. One who chases fortune may or may not get it, but one who follows the Lord, all fortune will come to him. When you chase the fortune, it might not come. But when you chase, or I should not chase, when you follow the Lord, everything will come, right? Now, in our day-to-day life, I've seen this one thing I've noticed. Whichever house I visited, whichever shop I visited, in their temple, in their altar, I've seen one photo which will be pakka there. And that is the photo of Lakshmi ji. Without Lakshmi, nahi kaam banega na. Koi bhi jagah, I've seen this. But one thing you don't understand, Hare Baba, Lakshmi's name is Chanchala. Chanchala means flickering. She'll not stay at one place. But then if the husband is there, she has to stay. ऐसे मैंने बोला. In a Gita course, where all married people are sitting, I said this, that wherever husband is there, wife will follow. And the Matajis were sitting, they said, Prabhuji, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. वो पहले का जमाना था, अभी ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. But then Lakshmi Devi is very chaste to the Lord, so she will follow. So this is a very important point to note, that good fortune is created when we start following the Lord. Automatically the good fortune is created. Look at Arjuna. He chose good fortune by choosing Krishna. A nice pastime. Yes, Krishna is resting. Let me tell you what happened here. So Yudhishthir Maharaj sent Arjuna. This is before battle. Huh? He told Arjuna, go and get Krishna's which Sena? Narayani Sena. That was the name of the Sena. Get Krishna's Narayani Sena for our battle. And Duryodhan went before Arjuna to ask for Narayani Sena. So what happened is Krishna was resting. And then Duryodhan went and sat close to the head of Krishna. He was waiting, okay, when the Lord gets up, now I'll ask him. And then meanwhile, Arjuna entered. And he's a devotee of the Lord. He sat down there at the feet of the Lord. Now in this position, when the Lord opens the eyes, whom will he glance first? Obviously Arjuna. And then he welcomed, oh, Arjuna, you have come here, so nice. And he welcomed with all wonderful words. And then from behind, Duryodhan is like, मैं भी आया हूँ. Oh, okay. Hare Krishna, come. Yes. Now, he asked both of them, why have you people come? And both of them said, we are here to take your help for the battle. And now since two people were there, Krishna gave two options. What were the two options? He said that there are two options. One is you can choose my Narayani Sena, or you can choose me. These were two options he gave. And then he said that if you choose me, I will not be fighting. I don't want to get into this fight of brothers. I'll not be fighting, but I will guide. So now Krishna looked at Arjun and he said, since I have looked at you first, and since you are younger in age, both the options are given to you, choose one. And Duryodhan, can you imagine what will be going on in Duryodhan's heart? Fingers crossed. Arjun, you take him, I don't want him, take him. Yes. And at that time, Arjun, without second thought, he said, Krishna, I want you. And Duryodhan immediately said, oh, I missed it. ठीक है अभी कोई नहीं he has chosen no problem. Send your commander and tell him to get his Narayani Sena. We'll immediately leave. And that's how Duryodhan left very, very happily. And at that time, Krishna scolded Arjuna. He said, what did you do? Arey Baba, Yudhishthir sent you to get my Sena and you chose me. I'm not going to fight. And at that time, Arjun made a very strong statement. Very beautiful, very loving, very sweet. He said, Krishna, if you're there with me, arey, what are these Kauravas? I will defeat all the Devi Devtas also. Forget about these Kauravas. And at that time, Krishna took a vow that in this battle, I will protect you, come what may. And for your information, in the 18 days of battle, there was not even a single weapon that touched Arjuna. Forget about piercing, touched Arjuna. And the other thing is, in this 18 days, only once, Arjuna got sweat. Once. And when Krishna saw that sweat, he was agitated. And you know when that sweat came? When Bhishma was fighting with Arjuna. And at that time, when he saw the sweat, immediately Krishna got down the chariot, took the broken wheel, and he started marching towards Bhishma. Abhi, there's a twist in the story. Now, Bhishma is also devotee of Krishna. Okay. So as soon as Krishna started running with the wheel towards Bhishma, Bhishma kept his weapons down and he's waiting for the Lord. Anyway, that's a different thing. Don't ask questions on this. It will take a long time for me to answer. It's a deep mood of devotion. So here we see that Arjun chose Krishna over his energy, Narayani Sena. This is a very important point in our day-to-day life to understand. We have to choose Lord over his energy. We should choose Narayan over Narayani. And at that time, Narayani automatically follows. This is the mistake which Ravan also did. He chose Sita over Ram. And what happened? He got destroyed. Yes. So it's a very, very important point to note. Diwali pe kijiye Lakshmi Puja, no problem. But then, important is, our following should be, we should follow the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna, through his Bhagavad Gita. So this is the third thing. Choosing Krishna and good fortune follows. The last point is this. Association of great personalities in life. Very important. Very important. We understood about the holy environment. We understood how to choose the good fortune. Now the next thing is the last one. Association of great personalities. See, when we say great personalities, I'm not talking about big politicians, big business giants who have a lot of crores of money and things like that. Great personalities are something else. I put here. They're selfless. They're simple and straightforward. They're pure-hearted, and they are spiritual practitioners. They are actually great personalities. Why? Because when we have such association, we'll be free, Baba. We'll be free. We'll not think twice to speak something in front of them, isn't it? And when we have such association, you know what? We'll share our heart whenever we are in the problem. We will share, whatever we want to. And we will know very well, thus this person will not judge me or take due advantage of my weakness. And when such people are there in life, trust me, a person can easily march on the path of success. Because such people will actually push us towards the path of success. And especially now in this world of corporate, where everyone has got the mentality, the crab mentality, or the mentality of you scratch my back, I scratch your back. How's that? Yes. In this particular age, in this modern time, we need such people in our life. Very, very important. And they should be spiritual practitioners for sure. If they are not, these qualities, they might show for some time, but if they're not spiritual practitioners, they might change. So anyone who's a spiritual practitioner, sincerely, seriously practicing, such a person is a person who we can have faith. Because we know that he's walking on the right path. He'll not deviate. He'll not cheat. So in this way, these are the three things which we can do to translate the signs of victory of the Pandavas in our life. The first one is the holy environment. What to do to create holy environment? Three things. Again, cleanliness, worship, regular worship, mantra, meditation. Yes. So we should choose Lakshmi over Narayan. We should choose Narayan over Narayani, and that's what Arjun did, and he was victorious. And the third thing is this: that is good company of or association of great personalities. Arjuna had association of Hanuman. What happened? Why Hanuman came on the flag? Okay, I'll take a tangent and tell about this. So Bhima was going around in the forest, and then he found a huge tail. And then he looked at a monkey, and he said, "I want to cross this. You remove your tail." So the etiquette is you never cross the body of someone. This is the etiquette, the Vedic etiquette. You don't cross the body of someone because that's not correct, right? Your legs are shabby, and then you cross someone, and then no, it's not correct. So he said, "No, you remove your tail." And the person who was there, the monkey was there. He said, "See, I'm very old. I cannot lift myself. And you see, you're very strong. You can lift and you can go." So Bhima, he tried lifting. See, Bhima can do anything. 10,000 elephant ka power tha, right? So in the Vedic times, the power was measured in elephant power. Now we've degraded to sabko pata hai. So he had the strength of 10,000 elephants. And then he was lifting. And for the first time, he was like, "Arey, he is someone else." He was not able to move an inch. Then he went and then he said, "Who are you? I'm sure you're not an ordinary personality." And then Hanuman said, "Arey Baba, I'm your brother, Hanuman." And then Bhima, Hanuman, they had wonderful talk, brothers ka talk. And then at that time, Bhima said, taking the advantage, he said, "See, very soon we're going to have a battle. I request you, please come and participate in the battle." Just imagine if Hanuman would have been there, means if Hanuman would have been in action with this gada just like this. Done. War over. But then Hanuman said, "See, this is not correct. You look at my size, yes. I'm from Dwapar Yuga. I'm from Treta Yuga, and you're in Dwapar Yuga. If I come, it will not be fair. But I promise, I will be on the flag of, on the chariot, on the flag of Arjun. Oh Bhima, whenever you shout, I will also shout, and that sound will be roaring, and that will threaten the other party." And that's how Hanuman was there supporting all the time Arjun and Bhima on the flag. Yes. So such people are needed in our life who are selfless, simple and straightforward, who are pure-hearted, and more importantly, they should be spiritual practitioners. The final shloka for today, before we end. Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishno,
Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna,
Yatra Partho Dhanurdharah,
Yatra Patho Dhanudhara,
Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutir,
Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhute,
Dhruvani Termatir Mama.
Bhavani Termate Mama.
So here, someone can read the translation first.
Wherever there is Krishna, the master of all districts, and wherever there is Arjuna, the supreme actor, there will also certainly be appearance, victory, extraordinary power, and morality. That is my opinion.
So अभी सोचिए, whoever has these two personalities in life, Krishna and Arjun, they will have these four things in their life. First, opulence, victory, extraordinary power, and morality. अभी कहाँ से ढूंढे ये दोनों को? It very clearly said, wherever Krishna is there, Arjuna is there, this will happen. If we can invite Krishna and Arjun to our life, then victory will become our second nature. That was the topic. How to do that? Last two slides for the day. Invoke the Arjuna aspect within. See, all of us, we have both Arjuna and Duryodhan. Offend nahi hua na? That's a fact. Both, we have. Sometimes, our behavior is so dirty, so shabby, that Arjuna is leading the show. And then when you're sitting in the Gita class, it's almost like Arjuna listening to Krishna. Yes. So when we hear Bhagavad Gita and apply it in our day-to-day life, see, 700 verses are there in the 18 chapters. Even if you're able to apply few principles of Gita in our life, Arjuna within will be boosted. He will get that strength. Yes, Arjuna will be there within. So invoke the Arjuna aspect within by following Bhagavad Gita principles. Second one is how to get constant association of Krishna by doing mantra meditation. Because this is the Vedic word, this is the Vedic injunction that Krishna's name and Krishna himself are non-different. So when you chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, you're in constant association with the Lord. And this is the Yuga Dharma, the Dharma of Kali Yuga, to chant the holy names. So when you chant the holy names, when you read Bhagavad Gita, you're in constant association of Arjun and Krishna. Very simple. And then, for sure, you can make victory your second nature. Thank you very much for your attention. Any questions? People are so happy. Ban kiya, it's not so acha hai. Yes. Kya kare? No. From past karma, we already got the first nature. You cannot change that. And by the way, it's a saying, Baba. It's not the actual thing. It's a saying where you say that this will become your second nature. It's an English saying. Any other question? Okay. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, I'll be here after the festival. I'll be here till 10, 10:30, till the time you want me to be here. So the announcement is every Sunday evening, we are having the Festival of Enlightenment. And this UTSAHA festival happens once in 3 months. So every Sunday we have this Festival of Enlightenment where we have a topic and where we have a wonderful presentation and discussion on that. And we have Q&A followed by mantra meditation, followed by nice dance and dinner for everyone. So all the ones who come for the first time, you're invited. It's for everyone. You can get your friends also. So coming 24th of July, the topic is Kala Chakra. Very, very important topic. Someone was telling that, can you please explain something on time management? I said, okay, let me find in Bhagavad Gita. So I found Kala Chakra. So we'll discuss this, a very important topic. We'll see various aspects about time, about different yugas, about different planetary systems, and in our day-to-day life, how to manage time and what to prioritize in our day-to-day life, and how to increase our productivity in our work and life. And there's a note that from 27th of August, our Festival of Enlightenment will shift to Saturday due to some logistic reasons. So it will shift. So every Sunday I'm going to announce so that from 27th of August you can come on Saturdays. Thank you very much. So you all can stand up. Yes. Stretch your legs. The volunteers will give you some water to wipe your hands, and there'll be beads that will be given to all of you. So you all can hold. Volunteers, you have to be quick. So if you have stretched your legs, if you have got the water to wipe your hands, and if you've got the beads, please settle down, everyone. The ones who are sitting in front, please come closer so that people will. Okay, give me one bead. Volunteers, one bead for me. You give. Okay, the ones who have come for the first time, please look at me. I'm going to teach how to hold the beads and how to chant. Okay? So you hold the beads like this without touching the index finger. And this bead with a feather will move towards you like this. Okay? करके देखिए हो रहा है ना? Okay. So now what we're going to do is, on every bead, we're going to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So this is the first bead. Feather ke baad wala first bead, then second, then third, like that. So you chant and then move. Chant and move. Okay? And suppose you don't know the mantra, no problem. You just close your eyes and you'll be in sync because everyone will be chanting. So you can just hear and it will help you. Done, everyone? Yeah. You're sitting in comfortable meditative posture, everyone? Yes? Relax yourself and close your eyes. Until I tell, don't open your eyes. If you do mantra meditation properly, and when I tell open your eyes, you'll feel the bliss that we're talking about. Then the mantra meditation will be very effective. Anyone who has not got beads, please raise your hand. नहीं, beads किसके पास नहीं है? Everyone has got. Okay, done. Okay, everyone, please close your eyes. Make your body stable. Keep your eyes closed. And be conscious of the sacred beads that you're holding in your hands. Those are holy beads. Just by coming in touch with the holy beads, we become pure, we become sacred. Purification starts. And now, when we're doing mantra meditation, how to do it? You have to chant and you have to hear. You have to chant and you have to hear. That's the only thing that we'll be doing while doing mantra meditation. So you have to be conscious of the mantra that is coming from your mouth, and you have to be conscious about the mantra that is entering your ears and going to your heart. If you're attentive while chanting and hearing, you will feel that bliss that we're talking about. A very, very scientific process. Only thing that you have to do is bring your mind on the mantra. You'll not be able to focus on all 108 times on what we're going to chant. But surely, we will try to aim at least one mantra. At least one mantra. We want to hear at least one mantra attentively. At least one. If you can hear more, that's up to you. But the goal is at least one mantra. Clearly, legibly, you should be able to hear. That will be success of your mantra meditation. So relax your mind. No need to think about anything past or anything future, because it's useless. You cannot change your past, and you cannot do anything for the future which is decided. So try to be in present on the mantra that you want to chant. And today we have more than 100 people sitting in this hall. And each and every person sitting in this hall, firstly, my pranams to everyone, because the most sincere people are sitting here. On a on a Sunday evening, they could have done anything, but they're here to learn the life lessons from Bhagavad Gita. You will never get such good association that we're talking about. So you're sitting with all the great personalities. Such opportunity you'll never get again. It's only the Sunday evening. So make maximum utilization of it, and I'm sure you will feel the energy. You will feel that power when you chant with so many wonderful souls sitting with you. So tell your mind for next 10 minutes, I'm just going to be with the mantra. Don't deviate me. Let's begin. Please repeat after me. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Prabhu Nityananda,
Prabhu Nityananda,
Shri Advaita Gadadhar,
Sri Advaita Gadadhar,
Srivas Adi Gaura Bhakta Brinda.
Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
So for next 10 minutes, all of us in one voice, We will chant and we'll try to hear our voice. You need not be very loud. You should be loud enough to hear yourself. All of us, let's begin. And by the way, the second part of the mantra is Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. It's not Rama. Okay, it's Ram. Let us begin. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram,
Slow down.
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram,
Gently stop.
Hare Hare.
Stop and hear. Please hear. Keep your eyes closed. So we have completed half the time of the entire 108 times. That is 54 times we have chanted. The other 54 is remaining now. As I already said, such opportunity will not get again. So many people who are sincere, they're chanting, they're doing this mantra meditation. Very, very amazing opportunity. But look at our mind. It takes us to the past, it takes us to the future. It doesn't allow us to be in the present. Mantra meditation teaches us to be in the present. And that will help us in our day-to-day life, especially while working, while studying. So now for the next 54 times that we're going to chant, that is going to be very few minutes remaining. And that is the last part of mantra meditation for today. Try to give your best shot. Give your 100%. Try to focus. Let us begin again. Resume. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Slow down. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare
Gently
Ram,
stop.
Ram Ram, Hare
Yes. Keep your eyes closed and hear. So we have successfully completed chanting 108 times the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Say you have missed chanting 108 times. Even not even one mantra you're able to focus. No problem. Now we're going to chant 3 times. Last 3 times for this evening. Together with so many wonderful souls. My humble request to all of you, now these 3 times that we want to chant, let's give our heart and soul. Let's focus completely on each and every word of the Mahamantra. With full focus, let's chant 3 times. All of us together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Keep your eyes closed. Now, this mantra that we have chanted for 108 plus 3 times, let's chant the same mantra in our mind now, 3 times, without moving your lips. Everyone. Let us offer a silent prayer to Lord Krishna on this auspicious day of the festival UTSAHA. Experience the bliss. Let's pray to Him that He always be with us and help us to win over the Duryodhan who is there within us. We beg to Him that He helps us to continue and be consistent in our daily practice of spirituality, which will make victory our second nature. We can also pray for all our near and dear ones, like our parents, siblings, friends, and so on. And as the students of Gita, it's our duty to pray for each and every living entity all around the world. So let's pray for all of them. Gently open your eyes. Thank you very much for all your attention. It was really wonderful chant that you all did. So now we're going to have drama. Yes. So till now, a bit serious event was going on. Now we'll have all the fun events which are lined up. So I would request all of you, please stay back till the end and make sure that you experience the bliss of UTSAHA. So they have to do some stage setting. So till then, I would request the first time, who all have come for the first time? Okay. How did you feel after mantra meditation? Any one of you want to share? You want to share something? You felt good? Okay. Someone from there? It was nice. Okay. So blissful, blessed. Someone from here? Yes, you want to say something? Oh, okay. How did you feel? Relaxed. Yes. Yes. And for the ones who are coming from last 3 months, I want to ask them, where are those? Yeah, I can find some. So the ones who are chanting every single day, how many of you do mantra meditation every day? उठाइए, शर्माइए मत, मैं नहीं पूछूंगा कुछ. Okay, we have quite a good number. So you can share, how do you feel? Anyone? After a good practice of mantra meditation. Anyone? किस किसने हाथ उठाया था? उठाइए फिर से उठाइए. Sachin, yes, you want to share? How do you feel? You have been chanting for quite some time now. Yes. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's like much better than your focus before and now. Okay. Uh-huh. Jay, I'm glad to have a student like you. Thank you. Thank you. You want to share? So by the way, he's an entrepreneur. He is into interior design. Correct? Hare Krishna. Yes, please. Okay.
Last 1 week was little rough because of some but I'm able to do every day 16 rounds.
Okay.
Yes.
So when you say 16 rounds, that means we did it 108 times, right? That is one round. So 108 into 16, which takes 2 hours. Yes.
So I'm able to do that. But yes, the concentration has improved from the time when I started and did it. But just still find some difficulty to concentrate on each mantra for when I'm doing.
Yes. Yes.
It is very difficult. But yes, over the time, things have changed. My nature has changed. Now I'm little paused, little before I react on something, I think. And there's a huge change. And I can feel that immediately.
Oh.
This was not there earlier. Yes, after mantra meditation.
Yes. Mantra meditation is very powerful. My experience from last 10 years, I've been chanting. For your information, I was a very, very short-tempered person. I would blast like anything, but no, thanks to Lord Krishna and this wonderful process of mantra meditation, that now frequency of bursting is reduced very much. Amit, you want to share something? You're a student, so how do you feel when you're doing mantra meditation?
Very grateful for this work. Every time doing but it's different. But focus and all everything is same, and your mindset, everything is going to come.
Yeah. For students, yeah. For students, it's very, very important because you have to focus on studies. For the ones who are working, for them at least they will have that motivation to work. How? At the end of the month when the message comes. And when I was working, it was very, very, very motivating. Now your bank account has been credited by so and so amount. Like, oh, that's amazing. For students, it's like, ha, acha job milega. Yes. So a lot of motivation is needed, and I see that all my students who are doing mantra meditation every day, they have excel like anything in their studies. Yeah, excel like anything because focus is problem है ना बाकी सब तो ठीक ही है. We can start. I'm just doing the filler job here. Yeah. Where are the? Okay. Done now, bro. Ready? Okay. So this is set. Bluetooth. Yes. Shri Gandharvika Giridhari Sriman Mahaprabhu ki jai. So now we're going to have a nice drama. And this drama, we have two personalities. We have the boatman who is here. Yes. And we have the scientist. Where is he? Scientist? Okay. He's not going to take. Scientist will come. So we have the boat here. The boatman is going to row the boat, and rest you will see when the drama begins. Hare Krishna. After this, we're going to have the Mridanga show. And after that, we're going to have a dance. And then after that, we'll have the competition of Pani Puri eating. And then we'll have dinner. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. आपको ये नहीं चाहिए?
मैं हाथ से कर लूँगा अभी क्योंकि ये कैप्चर नहीं करेगा डिस्टेंस पे मेरा मुंह हिलता रहेगा ना वहाँ
वो हाथ में पकड़ेंगे. इनको स्टैंड चाहिए था. Hello. Hello.
So click on this यहाँ पे
Hello.
Hello, hello. This is enough. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Sure, Prabhu. Hello, hello. All right, so we are beginning. Yeah, I hope you will enjoy this. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu, what happened?
You have to cross the river.
Cross river, where you have to go? There are 3 points there.
I'm already very late.
Okay.
3 points. There is only one research site in this village.
Research.
Yes.
So, okay, I'll take it there. Give me 5 minutes. I'm just fixing the board. Give me 5 minutes.
No fixing record. You sit down.
Hare Prabhu, just,
I'm already
I'm
very
just,
late.
okay, Hare Krishna. Chalo, Prabhu, get in. Hare Baapre, Prabhu, you're in so much of hurry.
Just go already.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Where are you coming from? What's your name?
You don't know me?
Huh?
I'm the great research scientist,
What is your name?
Dr. Mudha. What are you
Dr.
looking for?
Buddha. Oh, sorry. Nothing. I'm sorry.
Do
Sorry,
your work.
Prabhu.
Go
Yes.
fast. I'm
Yes,
already
yes,
getting
Prabhu,
late.
I'm doing it. We'll reach there in 15 minutes. Don't worry, please. Hari bol. Hare Baapre.
By the way, your boat seems very clean and nice,
Right.
but still,
Hmm.
it's a very old boat, isn't it?
Old is gold, Prabhu. It's my grandfather's boat.
Grandfather's boat. Okay.
This is 3rd generation going on. I was almost born like this. Here, in this boat. Almost. You want to know the story?
You're born in this boat.
Almost.
Such a pathetic situation. You mean to say your entire life is spent on this boat?
Exactly. Every day. Without any holiday. Every day. Chant Hare Krishna, take prasadam, ride boat.
What do you mean?
That's my life.
You never went to any school?
Nobody goes to school in this village. There is no school.
Is that so?
Yeah, no, not at all.
That's why I see
Hmm.
such an old boat.
Hmm.
Maybe only if you would have gone to school, you would have had a motor boat right now. And
What?
not this old boat.
Motor.
Yes. Oh, don't tell me you don't know a motor boat.
No. Is it some Devi power, something like that? Some
Devi
comes into
power.
that, huh?
What is Devi power?
Motor, you're saying something
It
like
runs
that.
by motor. You know, petrol, diesel, engine.
Once in a while, some tractor comes in our village.
Yes,
So
yes.
he
Same
asks
concept,
for
same
something.
concept.
Something.
Yes.
Oh, what about that?
Yes, so what I was telling. Yes, you would have had a motor boat right now. And if you would have had a motor boat, I would not be wasting my time here like this and focusing on important things in my life, like
Important.
doing research.
Yeah, that's why we are going, right?
Yes.
Important.
Yes.
Okay.
Very important place.
And with motorboat, what?
So yes, it will take me to the other side much faster. You can take more people across the river.
Okay.
So what happens if you take more people faster? You get more money. If you get more money, you
More
can buy-
motorboat.
Yes, you're right.
Ayo, with so much of motorboat in this small river, it will be full of traffic jam.
What traffic jam?
What is the solution you are giving? Are Prabhu, thank God I didn't have your motor, whatever it is.
These are economic concepts. You must understand.
Economic.
Yes, if you say-
Now you are saying something.
If you save something, it will lead to your economic development.
Economic development.
You will become a millionaire one day.
Millionaire.
Yes.
Okay. All of us know what happened to your economic and whatever in this lockdown wala thing. Colleges got shut down. All the professor must have been at home. Economic development.
You think this is
One
a joke?
corona. One
You think
corona.
this is a joke?
I'm trying
Yes,
it.
you won't understand.
Ah,
You're stuck in between these two shores of this river.
ah.
Just entire life spent in rowing boat.
They are very correct, Prabhu. Chant Hare Krishna, take prasadam,
The world-
everyday riding boat, rowing boat. That's it. Finished. That's our life.
The
We're
world
happy.
is now moving on
Where?
beyond these two shores.
Oh,
We are going to now moon. We are going to Mars.
moon.
And you're stuck here.
Moon, Mars, you said? Moon and Mars?
Yes. You heard it right.
Prabhu, one question, please. Huh?
Yes, please ask.
Did you meet Chandradev there?
Chandradev.
Moon? At Moon? He must be there.
Are you
na?
out of your mind?
Huh? You
What
met him.
Chandradev? Who Chandradev?
You
Who
don't-
told you all of this?
Ah,
There is no Chandradev.
then you are cheating. Then you are fooling all around. You didn't go to that Moon planet.
We have
There is no
rocks. We
Chandradev.
have proof.
No.
We brought rocks.
You didn't meet Chandradev. Chandradev, you didn't meet. What is the point of going to the moon and everything?
We
Man,
do
he's
research
telling me
for
something.
our scientific advancement.
Scientific advancement.
Yes.
What else? What did you do there? What did you do?
We took the rock. We brought it.
All the way we went there and to bring the rock.
Yes.
Hare Krishna. Hare, I could have given it you on the shore itself just 2 minutes ago. You have beautiful shining rock, this rock, that rock, cutting rock, everything, whatever you need, in tons. You went to-
Fine. You do your work. You know. You'll not understand.
Okay, Prabhu, you are so great. Dr. Muda, I might
must
not
conclude.
understand. Yeah.
The 25% of your life is waste.
25 is waste.
You know nothing about economic development. You have no savings. 25% of your life you have wasted. Simply like that.
25%. Huh? Okay, Prabhu. Huh? What is that? What is that? You're showing something.
Oh, you
Huh?
saw?
Huh?
Yes. This is the latest generation of Apple Watch.
Apple. I like the fruit. Huh? We have it in the garden. It gives
Hey.
some button. Huh?
Oh,
Something like that.
Not fruit.
Huh?
This is the epitome of our success, advancement, technological advancement. This has a lot of features in it.
Huh?
It can track my blood pressure, my heartbeat.
Heartbeat.
It can track my sleeping cycles.
Huh?
It can track everything.
Sleeping cycle.
Yes.
Even the dog sleeps very well in our village. What is the need for this? Sleeping cycle. Okay, fine. Yeah, continue. Huh?
So, as I was telling, in case of emergency,
Huh?
you can also call anyone who is your most nearest and dearest one who can come and save you.
Anyone?
Yes.
Anyone, Prabhu?
Yes, you can call anyone.
Pakka na?
We now have such technology.
Huh?
Just by sitting here, we can talk to anyone.
Prabhu, please, one call I wanted to make.
Oh,
with
yes,
your
sure.
permission. With
Now
your
that you
permission.
have-
One.
Now
Huh?
that you have my association,
Yeah.
you should get some advantage.
Yes.
Yes,
The
why
name is
not?
Ramappa, Prabhu. The name is Ramappa.
Rama Appa.
Ramappa,
Okay.
my grandfather.
Let me search.
Ah. My grandfather will be very, very happy to talk to me. Oh.
Rama Appa
Huh.
Sudarshana.
No, just Ramappa. Finish. That's all we ever know of him.
There is no other Ramappa.
No Ramappa.
Where does he stay? This village only, no?
He is in heaven. Passed away 2 years.
Are you trying
Passed
to
away 2
what you
years,
consider
Prabhu.
me as? I'm such a great scientist.
Arey Prabhu, he said na Prabhu that he will call anybody like that. You're
First you
cheating.
say Chandradev, then you say.
Arey, he's there. I wanted to know if you met him or not.
How can you talk to a person who is already dead?
That you know, Prabhu. You told me you will call him. That's why I asked you. Now you're
Okay,
telling me.
Fine.
Yeah.
Any living person in this village, you tell
Living.
me. And I will call him.
Living. Pakka?
Yes.
This time no cheating, huh?
What cheating?
No cheating.
How can I call a dead
Pakka
person?
call. One call, please, Prabhu. Huh?
Yes.
Call Surbi.
Surbhi.
Ha.
Yes, why not?
Surbi, please. Yeah. She's been missing for 1 day, man.
Missing. Oh,
I want to. You can track her also, na? You
Yes,
said
why
something
not?
there, huh?
with this phone, we can use it for navigation also.
Everything. Yes, bro. Please do that.
Yes.
Please call. I can talk to her then. Yeah.
So here it says Surbhi Ananda.
No. Surbi, finish. Just Surbi.
Just like your
Only Surbi.
Oh,
Or Surbe.
Are you making
Only
joke
Surbi.
again?
No, Prabhu. I'm
Is
nobody in
somebody your
front of you.
grandmother who's also in
No.
heaven?
She's my cow. She's been missing for 1 day. I'm waiting for her in my yard.
What did I expect of this person who hasn't even been to school?
No, Arey Prabhu, nah, this is not done. Yeah. You said you will call and you will track and whatnot. Apple, you want some orange, something like that. Yeah, now your Apple is
Everything
not
is up to
working.
You. You know who I am?
Prabhu, I cannot speak, Prabhu, in front of
I'm
you.
the
You are
famous
very great.
Dr. Moda.
Doctor. Nothing. Sorry.
Is my name very funny?
Sorry, Prabhu. Sorry. Nothing. Sorry. I just
Every
recalled
great
about that.
scientist in this world,
Huh.
he comes to me for taking advice.
Everyone, huh?
Everyone, yes,
Ayyo,
they read my research papers.
you are great, Prabhu.
Every great column, every great newspaper
Okay.
has one article published in it every day. Who has written that? I have written that.
You have written that.
And you're making fun of me?
No, no, Prabhu. My apologies. My apologies. My apologies. Please, please forgive me.
I've
Please
come
forgive me.
here for the benefit
Sorry.
of your village.
Yes, yes, Prabhu. Thank God you are here. Thank you. We are almost there. Just will reaching in 10
So
minutes.
I must
Prabhu.
say
Ah.
that you know nothing about economic development. You have no idea about science. Do you even know how this boat is moving ahead?
Yeah, I'm rowing it right now. What's the big deal into that?
Rowing though is fine.
Ah,
But what is the physics concept behind it?
physics. Physics. What is it?
Which principle? Do you know Archimedes' principle?
Ah, he's the principal in your college. That's the principal, right?
You're joking?
Right, Prabhu?
Oh,
Archimedes principle. That is the principle, not the college ones. You have.
all these concepts of physics, chemistry, maths are beyond your understanding.
No, I heard that news in the lockdown phase. Your
Yes,
principals got home after lockdown. Everything. That's what. Prabhu, that is beating. That is the heartbeat is rising. Are you okay? Apple.
You know nothing
Apple.
about scientific advancement.
Apple
You
is
know
saying
nothing
something.
about technological advancement. You
Huh.
have no savings. You have no economic sense.
Yeah, Prabhu.
I
That I
must
don't
say-
know.
You have wasted 50% of your life.
Hare Krishna.
Simply
You
wasted.
said 25% first. Now you are conversing with me, trying to get to talk and know things. So instead of you 50%.
Yes,
There is something wrong with me, Prabhu. Then
definitely.
okay.
But why we stopped?
Okay, yeah. I'm just starting. I'm just starting. Yeah.
Well, anyways, it's not your fault. You should have
Huh.
gone to school.
Yeah, Prabhu. Okay.
But fine.
Huh.
So, but tell me one thing.
Huh.
While I was coming,
Huh.
there were two families who were fighting with each other like nothing.
Arey, that Venkata family is there every day. Every morning something happens in their house. They come out, make a mess out of it, fight with each other. By afternoon, they're back to the room.
Then, don't they consult any psychologist?
Psycho?
Psychologist?
The mental people? The screwed up in their mind?
They are not screwed up.
Huh? Then?
They treat the screwed up.
They screwed on cycle.
What cycle?
You said
They are
psychologist. some sort.
psychologists, man.
Ah.
You Chotu, you don't understand anything.
Arey,
Nowadays,
nahi,
the
Prabhu.
world has advanced.
Huh.
We now have psychologists. So, we tell them everything.
Everything.
Yes, whatever is going in our
That's a
mind.
big trouble, huh? Okay.
So, we discuss our problems with them.
Huh.
And they come up with solutions.
Solution.
Yes, solutions for the mind.
Huh.
We also have solutions for our body.
Like this. Yeah, orange. Oh no, apple. What?
Yes, apple. And we have gyms, we have spas, we have high-tech hospitals.
Bapre Prabhu.
The medicine technology, it has also moved far ahead.
Although I didn't understand a single word of you, I'm just feeling, oh my God. Wow.
Yes, how will you understand? I also forgot.
I don't know anything about it, Prabhu.
Sometimes when I come to these villages, the difference in intellectual level is just too much for me.
You must be in pain, Prabhu.
Yes.
I understand. The heartbeat stop?
How will the heartbeat stop?
Oh, I'm just asking. Just sorry, Prabhu.
It seems you have absolutely no idea. Don't you have hospitals, psychologists, gyms, spas in your village?
No, Prabhu, I told you, even our dog sleep very well every day and just wakes up. In the Venkata, he gets into fight by
Who cares
afternoon.
about your dog?
But the Venkat also.
First you were saying your cow, now you're saying your dog.
Prabhu, please, once again. No, it is beeping. It will call someone and they have to come in the middle of water.
Fine. Anyways, those clouds are coming there. You know fast.
I'm going.
But I must say one thing.
Now what?
You have no economic development. I'm very worried it seems. I'm
Hmm.
very worried about you. You have no economic development. You have no technological advancement. Then you know nothing about how to maintain your body and mind.
We thought we are beyond body mind. That's why we are not taking care of it as much as you are like doing it.
Is it? But I must say, 75% of your life is waste.
75.
Yes.
Prabhu. 75. The boat is not going right. 75. You are giving me the level of 75% loss.
Definitely.
It's nothing for me.
It seems there is no scope for you.
No scope.
Nothing can be done now. But don't you worry. You just row fast.
Yeah, Prabhu. Yeah,
Take
but
me there. I'll do
yeah.
my research and bring everything to your.
Okay,
small
you're so
tiny
merciful,
village.
Prabhu. You're so merciful.
Yes.
Hare Bapre, Hare Krishna. Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Good. Why is it raining? Let me check the forecast.
Prabhu, it's not just raining, it is thunderstorm.
Hey, there is no
Oh,
forecast.
Prabhu, you have to get up and we have to get out of this boat in the next few minutes. Otherwise, we are going to get drowned.
There is no rain forecast.
Array, focus to nothing like that. It is going to get thunderstorm. We are both of us going to get dead. If we don't, we have to get out of the boat. Come on, quick. Jumping. You know how to swim. How to swim. Yeah. You have to swim, otherwise we are nobody.
I don't know swimming.
All the economic development, apple, guava, orange, whatever the fruit is happening there. And what? Psycho? Ask, send the signal. Call them.
We are in the middle of river.
Emergency.
You have to row.
What an emergency.
You have to row.
All the development. I hereby declare you that the 100% of your life is waste. 100%. Can't even swim. 100% Prabhu. Now you 100 by yourself. I know how to swim and I know how to chant Hare Krishna. Haribol!
Save me. Hey.
बजाओ कितना इतना मेहनत करके बजाओ. That was really wonderful. So, by the way, the names are. You can come, Prabhu. Please come. So the boatman is Chinmay Prabhu. Chinmay Prabhu, what is your profession? I forgot. What is that? Chinmay Prabhu?
I'm a psycho. I'm psychologist.
And we have Mohit Prabhu. So Mohit Prabhu, where are you working?
I'm a research scientist.
So we have these wonderful corporate professionals here with us. They're our volunteers for a long time. They've been part of ISKCON Youth Forum. And taking out time from the busy schedule, they have done this wonderful drama. So we all should give a loud applause to both these personalities. Yeah. This is so nice that entire life we keep doing something, yes, and then we feel, oh, we are done. Oh, I'm so great. And we keep telling, you don't know this, I know this, you don't know this, I know this. But you know what? At the time of death, nothing helps. You should know how to swim at the time of death. Because at the time of death, if you know how to swim, you can cross the Bhavasagara, or else again, punarapi maranam, punarapi jananam. Again, birth and death, birth and death. So what saves us? The boatman said. He said, chanting Hare Krishna, living a simple life. Yes. Obviously, we should do our profession, whatever it is. But along with that, we should include the important dose of spirituality, important dose of mantra meditation every single day. Or else, 100% of our life is waste. Thank you very much once again. It was a wonderful drama. I really enjoyed it. Hare Krishna. Can we have our Mridanga players here? Yes. So now we're going to have Mridanga show. Normally people are like out for rock show and the electric guitar and this and that and bang the head and whatnot. Yes. But today we are going to see a performance of a traditional instrument called Mridanga, which makes us dance and swim, yes, or swirl around in the kirtan. So we have these wonderful 4 volunteers here who are going to play Mridanga and help us to understand the glory of Mridanga. Yes, come fast. So immediately after this, we'll have the Aarti and we'll have the dance, and then followed by that Pani Puri competition. Hare Krishna. So let's welcome them by chanting Hare Krishna.
खी खिता खिखिता खी खिता खिता 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 खी खिता खिखिता खी खिता तेरे खिता तेरे खिता तेरे खिता खिता खी खिता खिखिता खी खिता खिता खी खिता खिखिता खी खिता खिता खी खिता खिखिता खी खिता तेरे खिता तेरे खिता तेरे खिता खिता खी खिता खिखिता खी खिता खिता खी खिता खिखिता खी खिता खिता खी खिता खिखिता खी खिता तेरे खिता तेरे खिता तेरे खिता खिता खी खिता घेघे नाघे घेना 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 तेरे खिता तेरे खिता तेरे खिता खिता खी खिता घेघे नाघे घेना खिता खी खिता घेघे नाघे घेना खिता खी खिता घेघे नाघे घेना तेरे खिता तेरे खिता तेरे खिता खिता खी खिता घेघे नाघे घेना खिता खी खिता घेघे नाघे घेना खिता खी खिता घेघे नाघे घेना तेरे खिता तेरे खिता तेरे खिता घे ना घे घेना खिखिता खी 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 खिता तेरे खिता तेरे खिता तेरे खिता घे ना घे घेना खिखिता खी खिता घे ना घे घेना खिखिता खी खिता घे ना घे घेना खिखिता खी खिता तेरे खिता तेरे खिता तेरे खिता घे ना घे घेना खिखिता खी खिता घे ना घे घेना खिखिता खी खिता घे ना घे घेना खिखिता खी खिता तेरे खिता तेरे खिता तेरे खिता खी खिने गेधा 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 धे धेया ते तेरे तेरे ता खी खिने गेधा 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 था धैया ते तेरे तेरे ता खी खिने गेधा 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 था धैया ते तेरे तेरे ता खी खिने गेधा 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 था धैया ते तेरे तेरे ता खी खिने गेधा 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 था धैया ते तेरे खिता तेरे खिता खी खिने गेधा 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 था धैया ते तेरे तेरे ता खी खिने गेधा 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 था धैया ते तेरे तेरे ता खी खिने गेधा 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 था धैया तेरे खिता तेरे खिता तेरे खिता खी खिने गेधा 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 था तेरे तेरे ता खी खिने गेधा 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 था धैया ते तेरे तेरे ता खी खिने गेधा 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 था धैया तेरे खिता तेरे खिता तेरे खिता धिन धिन ताता तिघे धाता 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 तेरे खिता तेरे खिता धिन धिन ताता तिघे धाता 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 तेरे खिता तेरे खिता तेरे खिता धिन धिन ताता तिघे धाता धिन धिन ताता तिघे धाता धिन धिन ताता तिघे धिन धिन ताता तिघे धाता तेरे खिता तेरे खिता तेरे खिता धिन 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 ता खिता खी धिन 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 ता खिता खी धिन 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 ता खिता धिन 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 ता खिता खी धिन 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 ता खिता खी धिन 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 ता खिता खी धिन 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 ता खिता धिन 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 ता खिता खी 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 धिन 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 ता धिन 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 ता धिन तेता गुधेन 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 धिन तेता Glorify the Lord. Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Don't lose this opportunity. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everybody together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everybody together. This is the last chance. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One last time together. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you very much, everyone. How was it? Thank you very much for joining. So enthusiastic dance. I was just wondering if the floor will fall down. This is the power of youth. When we come together, we can break anything or we can make anything. How did they play the Nuranga? So let's thank them. them. Firstly, let me introduce all of them. So we have Pranjay Prabhu here, who was a singer today. Prabhu was a microelectronics engineer. He works in Western Digital. We have Sharat from IIT Chennai. He's working in Yes, he's working in Belgaum. Working. Okay, and we have Mohammed working. So all these volunteers have been working really hard to put the entire festival together. Like y'all, they also work from Monday to Friday. Yes. And then whatever little time they get, they invest here. And they try their best to perform. See, Mridanga alone one can play very nicely. But then four of them together, that's like amazing. So loud applause for all of them. Thank you. Thank you very much. So today we spoke a lot about Bhagavad Gita. So last time also I said this, last Sunday was Ekadashi. So this Sunday, since we have the youth festival, which comes in once in 3 months, so we'll be having Bhagavad Gitas here and another book called Science of Self-Realization. And on special occasions, we give discounts on that so that people can read more. So Bhagavad Gita will be for 180 today, and Science of Self-Realization continues to be 400. So I request all of you, the ones who don't have, please make sure you have one Bhagavad Gita with you. Or it's a shame on us. Muslims know Quran, Christians know Bible, Hindus don't know anything. Really shame, At least one book we should have, so that one verse we can read every day. And to facilitate your study of Bhagavad Gita, we have put endeavor to record each and every video. Sorry, one video for each and every shloka. Just 10 minutes video. If you spend 10 minutes a day, you'll understand the entire Bhagavad Gita if you do it every single day. Yes. So this is available, all these videos are available on ISKCON Whitefield, our official channel. So you can find me again there, giving class for 10 minutes. So you all can go through the verse, translation and the explanation and watch the video. You'll get a better understanding. Now the last part of today's. जिसके लिए आप लोग आए थे. So because the volunteers should get ready फटाफट. So we'll have the Pani Puri eating competition now. We all can stand up. By the way, how many of you want to participate? Well, first thing, everyone will get to eat Pani Puri, irrespective of competition or not. But the ones who will participate in competition have to eat फटाफट फटाफट. So some of the rules of the competition. Anyways, you all can come forward on the tables are put. So some of the rules. So last time when we did Pani Puri competition, one boy ate 62 Pani Puris in 2 minutes. So, and after that, he was not visible. So this time we are very, very scared. So instead of the count of Pani Puri, we are counting on the time this time. Okay? So 20 puris will be given in your plate. And the one who finishes first, he is the winner. So like that, we'll have multiple batches. Let's see in how many seconds we can finish 20 Pani Puris and stay alive. So this is the security that we are putting. So now what are the rules? So plate will be there, puris will be there in that. And then one bowl will be there with spicy pani. There will be aloo also, masala aloo. So you have to artistically break the puri, one hole. And then fill the aloo in that. And you have to put it into the pani, fill it properly, and then put it in your mouth. Now, when all you can get disqualified. First, if something comes out of your mouth. So we don't want to clean here, maintain cleanliness. And if something falls down from your table, you're out. So each one of you will have one volunteer, okay? And that volunteer will be holding the mobile with a stopwatch, and they will keep checking the time. So 20 puris, enough pani, enough aloo will be there. Let's see who wins today, the Pani Puri competition, and stays alive. Okay. How many of us want to participate? Probably only unmarried boys. Yes. No girls, please. It's a boys' festival. No girls. I don't know how you people are allowed also inside. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. अगर ऐसा इंस्पायर हो गए देखते देखते तो you can come. Okay. Let's start with the first batch. Haribol, quick, quick. What do you wanted to announce? People are getting off.
This is extra or what?
Okay, so the